Welcome to It's All About You, a program that keeps you connected to all the exciting events, services, and businesses the City of Urbana has to offer. I'm your host, Sterling Bollman. Are you headed out of town this holiday season? Later in the show, we'll visit the Urbana Police Department and learn how they can help keep your home safe with the Vacation Watch program. We'll also learn about some of the great new offerings at Silvercreek Restaurant. Natalie and I will head to the Urbana Boulders too, where we'll chat with Alex about bouldering right here in Urbana. But first, the cold weather is upon us, and that could mean snow. We're joined by Operations Division Supervisor Andy Murphy to talk about how the Public Works Department works to keep our streets safe for travel. So, what are the plans for snow removal this season?
Typically, it's roughly the same as every year. We have all our equipment ready to go. Our salt inventory is high, really high this year with mild winter last year. So we're looking good with salt. Really just keeping our equipment ready. You know, our operators and drivers are ready to go, and just kind of wait and see what the weather brings.
Now, are you expecting a pretty rough snow, or are you expecting kind of another mild, maybe winter?
There's mixed reviews, but the latest we've heard, I think they're saying it's an El Nino front rolling through this winter, which means substantially more than last year. So maybe around average, slightly above average.
Okay, and then so when you do the snow removal, like where do you start? Like how does the snow removal work exactly?
We pretty much have the city broke down into routes.
Okay.
Within that, we've got 4 primary routes, which we hit first, which covers all the major thoroughfares, primarily hospitals, schools, the major roads to the city. Then we have secondary routes, which are kind of offshoots from the main routes. And then last, we finish up with residentials. We have the residential neighborhoods broken down basically into 15 different maps.
Okay.
So we kind of just go through them systematically.
Okay.
Once all the main roads are clear.
And now, like, if maybe some like residents could help out with like maybe not hindering you, or maybe help, like what exactly can they do to help the snow removal process?
You know, I think the main thing, and this is across the board, not just in Urbana, if you see the plow trucks out, obviously stay back a little bit. Yeah. Majority of the time, we're throwing some salt down. It's obviously a hazardous situation. You know, our drivers have usually been on the road. We work 24-hour shifts. We'll have 2 shifts of 12. So inevitably, especially with big storms, just kind of stay back. The hazards or the flashing hazard lights are on for a reason. We're not trying to set any land speed records. So just kind of keep your mind about that.
Okay.
As far as shoveling, you know, we often get the complaint that we're putting the snow at the end of their driveway. Yeah. You know, and all of us have to dig out the ends of our driveway before we get home after working too. But I think one of the main things is if you can, maybe avoid shoveling the end of your driveway till we've been through and your road is clear. Okay. That way there's not going to be any more snow that can be thrown that direction.
I gotcha. Okay. Now, is there a place, like a website or something that people can find like the different zones, or maybe like helpful hints of helping and stuff like that?
Yes, it's on the city website. It would be under the snow control plan.
Okay.
Also, our division's manager, John Collins, posts updates. Okay. So I believe and I'm not sure how it's set up this year, we'll have to double check, but before every storm and halfway through and at the end, he kind of updates on, you know, timing, where we're at, what we have left to do, and that's accessible to everyone.
Okay, perfect. And is there anything else you want to say? Any more, you know, things to know about the snow removal, or any exciting news going on?
No, I wouldn't call it exciting, but we live in Illinois, so it's inevitable. Yeah. It's going to come, hopefully not that often. We're fine with that, but we'll be ready when it does.
Okay, well, perfect. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome back to It's All About You. We're here at Silvercreek in their greenhouse with Trisha. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. So, you have some interesting things coming up this month.
We do. On December the 11th, we're doing a holiday magic with Santa. So Santa's going to be here with Mrs. Claus. He's bringing one of his mama reindeer and her babies, and we are going to be serving a buffet dinner. We'll have face painting, a visit with Santa, games, crafts, and everything. $29 per person. Reservations just need to be made by giving us a call here at the restaurant.
Oh, exciting.
I'm there.
And when is that?
That is on December the 11th. Okay. We have seating starting at 4 o'clock, and then our second seating is at 6:30.
Very nice.
And And that's a great event. I look forward to attending, but in addition to that, you also offer other opportunities for special events, private events at the restaurant, as well as celebrating holidays, right?
Yes, we do. We have our greenhouse space that can be used to rent out for business meetings, baby showers, birthday parties. It's very popular for weddings. We also have an option where you can buy the restaurant for the entire day, and you can hold your entire event here for the whole day. And we don't have fees, we just have minimum food and beverage purchase requirements that have to be met for those.
That's fantastic. And it's such a lovely space. It's I was commenting earlier that it's really lovely at night with the little twinkle lights.
Yeah, definitely.
But a lot of great light during the daytime.
Definitely, and a lot of those little extras are kind of included as well. Like we always have nice linens on the table with a beautiful flower. Nancy does a really good job with those. And those aren't additional costs either. Those are included in renting the space.
That's fantastic. Tell us a little bit about the addition that you've added onto the back of the greenhouse.
Yeah, we have that new deck space that looks over the creek, and it is gorgeous, especially at night. We have our deck rail lit up. We hosted some really nice events over the summer where we'd have some live music out there, and it's just a really great space to relax with friends and have a drink or a nice meal. And we're excited to have it for people to enjoy.
Yep, lovely.
Yeah. Now, I understand you also have quite an active social media presence now, right?
We do. We're on Facebook, Twitter. We've got the Instagram account as well. And so different events that are coming up or different things that are happening in the restaurant at the time, if you follow us on those pages, you'll definitely be able to get all the information you need to know what's going on at Silvercreek.
Well, that's awesome.
And I do have to put in a plug for your brunches. That
Yes.
They're very popular.
They
and
are.
I feel like, especially if you're a U of I student or if you're looking to entertain some out-of-town guests, getting them out of the house and over to here is a great idea.
It is. They're wonderful because they are a buffet brunch, so there's something for everybody. We have our made-to-order omelets. We've got our nice waffles. We've got the prime rib and the ham on our carving station all the time. And then, of course, we have that amazing display of our house-made desserts. So
Yes.
you can't miss those.
It is an amazing display. Fantastic. And also coming up later this month, any events happening for the...
We do. So every Friday we've got our Appy Hour where we've got some live music and half-price bar bites. The food and drink specials are from 5:30 to 6:30. Our musicians perform from 5:30 to 7:30, and that's every Friday. And if you just follow us on the social media, you'll know who's playing, and if we know what the drink specials will be, we'll post those on there as well. We also, for Christmas and New Year's, we're trying something a little bit different this year. We're going to do a really nice buffet for each of those. So at Christmas time, we're going to have some live music with Donnie Heitler and Sammy Issa. And they'll put some really nice things out on the buffet, and we'll have our carving stations, of course. New Year's Eve, we're going to do a nice seafood bar to go along with our hot buffet, so that's something a little nice too. Yeah. We'll also have Bloody Mary and champagne bars. Sold.
Wow, yeah, that sounds awesome. I can come out from that.
So where can folks go to learn more about your events and happenings and just about this wonderful Urbana restaurant?
You can always go to our website, which is www.couriersilvercreek.com, or the best place is for Facebook. We're always posting on Facebook.
And a phone number to make reservations for some of these great events?
It's 217-328-3402.
Wonderful. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to show us around the greenhouse.
Absolutely.
And maybe we can come back and do a Bloody Mary bar tasting or something like
Definitely.
that.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Welcome back to It's All About You. We are at Urbana Boulders, joined by Alex. Thanks for being on our program today.
Thanks for coming in.
It's great to be here. This is a very awesome space, and what a gem to have in Urbana. Tell us a little bit about your business.
Yeah, so Urbana Boulders is an indoor climbing gym. We specialize in bouldering, which is just climbing 13 or so feet above a foam mat, which we're standing on right now. Mm-hmm. So you don't need ropes or harnesses to enjoy this type of climbing. You can just come, get a pair of shoes, and you can get started.
That's awesome. How long have you guys been here for?
We are about a year old now.
Oh,
so,
very nice.
Just a little over a year.
Fantastic. And So you've been here for a year, but you showed us that you are already expanding. So
Right.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, we always wanted to use the entire facility here. This used to be a large car garage, and we currently inhabit about half of it, but we will be expanding some more climbing coming later this year.
And what a great repurposing of prior use. I mean, this does not look like a former auto garage.
No, it took a lot of paint, but it is.
So yeah, so this seems like a really good way to like exercise and have fun, and it seems like I'm sure it's probably a lot harder than it looks just to people looking around.
Yes, yeah, bouldering is a challenge.
Yeah.
Why don't you try it, Sterling?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm good.
Yeah, a lot of people come in for alternative exercise, something interesting, something new. Most of our clients are young adults in the evenings, so yeah, it's like a great way to get out and have fun with your friends. It's really social too, so it's more enjoyable if you bring a group of people.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And so how does it work for a newbie coming in off the street? They've never done bouldering before. What's the process like once they enter your door?
All we have to do is we get a waiver filled out from them, and we rent a pair of shoes, and then we tell you a little bit about the facility and how to fall, and then you're on your way. We get you climbing within minutes.
Oh, very nice.
What should someone wear when they come?
Probably loose-fitting clothing, nothing too tight or constricting, just general exercise.
Like gym wear almost.
That's typically best. But again, you don't really need a whole lot to enjoy it.
Right. And can you reverse back to the thing about falling?
Right. So you do fall, and you'll see it around. We do go up about 13 feet tall above our mat, and when you fall, we instruct people on how to like bend your knees, fall into the mat. Don't try to like stick the landing like a gymnast or anything.
A little tuck and roll.
Yeah, just tuck and roll. It's pretty good. But that's about it. And bouldering, we've had people as young as 3 and as old as 73,
Yeah.
or older, I think, here climbing.
So all ages, all levels and abilities.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so don't let the falling scare you. It's not.
Now, are there like certain hours throughout the day that you think you're busier than most? If people want to come out when maybe it's not very busy, is there a better time to come out?
Most people come in the evenings from like 5 to 9. We're open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. So people are looking to get something in during the lunch hour. We're typically not busy during the daytime. On the weekends, we get a lot of families in, and throughout the day on the weekends. So.
Okay,
Very
very
good.
nice. Now, if there's somewhere where people want to find out some more information or learn more about the business, is there like a website? Are you guys on social media? Is that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we're all over social media. We're at urbanaboulders.com. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So.
Okay, very nice.
If you want to know more about it, you can even call us. Our phone number's on Google. You Google it, so.
Very cool. Well, would you be game for showing us a little bit about how it works?
Sure. Yeah, no problem.
Not to put you on the spot there, but I unfortunately am not dressed for
That's fine.
the occasion. But I would love to know. So when someone comes, I mean, do they start at the bottom? Do
Right.
they just hang on at the top?
So we set a variety of routes or problems in the
Okay.
gym. Each problem is a set of colors. They start with, we all start with these hand tags at the bottom. Okay. So it's pretty arbitrary, it's kind of contrived maybe, but it's all about setting up sort of gymnastic, athletic movement. So there's problems that sort of exploit a lot of weaknesses, but everything is can overcome. Anyway, so if you follow the same color hold from the bottom to the top, usually that is the route to go. So you can see it more easily on that wall where we have a lime green route that goes from the bottom all the way up to the taped in box. And the idea is when you get to the taped in box, you can hold yourself there for a second.
Got it.
Very nice.
Yes.
And you change these up?
Every week we try to add something new. So we kind of move through the gym in a progression to tear down a wall, clean the holds, put new problems up. So it's always changing,
Yeah.
and it's something to look forward to, I guess.
Yeah. Where do you get your inspiration or ideas behind these different routes to take, or is it just your?
So we have a team of people that help set, and usually we have a whole storage room of holds, and you look at what we have and you try to imagine some kind of movement based on what you have in the box, and
Yes.
then or something you've seen maybe outside. A lot of us go outside and climb a lot, so we're like, oh, I really want to make that weird move happen at the gym. So.
So like, how long would you say it takes you to like set up in a day? Like,
To set a route,
Yeah.
it probably takes us. It depends how hard it is. It
Right.
depends on a lot of features, but like on average, like less than an hour. Like 45
oh, okay,
minutes.
that's not bad.
But we set like 10 routes a week, so
Yeah,
that's usually where we're at. So yeah.
it's a great way to keep things fresh and
Yeah.
people excited when they come back. Oh, that's a new route I gotta must conquer.
Right.
Awesome. Very good. All right. Well, do you want to
Sure.
show us how it's done?
Okay, so like I mentioned before, we have tags that show you where to place your hands, and then the way it works is you start on those, but you can use any feet below you. So I'll start sort of crouching down, and I'm just gonna follow the same color holds all the way up.
Looks so easy.
You make it look easy.
Right.
All
And that's
right.
that.
Wow,
And it's a nice mat.
Right.
Very
that was awesome. That was great.
That's inspiring. I feel like maybe I could go
Definitely.
part way up.
Sure you can. We have something for everybody. Like so, green is pretty easy. We have yellow tags, which are even easier.
Okay.
So when people come in, they don't feel like, oh, this is too advanced.
Yeah.
Right. And I like that it's not super high and you've got such great mats that it feels like a safe space to
Yeah.
get started and try something different. This is a great way to make your December healthy, right?
Yes, exactly. It's something to do over the winter time.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Well, thanks for inviting
Yeah.
us into your
Thanks for coming,
space,
guys.
and it's time for Urbana to get bouldering, right?
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to It's All About You. We're here with Lieutenant Fitzgerald. How are you doing today?
Fine, thanks.
All right, and we're here to talk to you about some vacation watch.
Right. We have a vacation watch program at the Urbana Police Department where if you're gone for a week or two or even on weekends, the officers will get the information about where you live, contact person and stuff like that, where it'll take rides by your house, do a walk around to check the area, make sure everything's okay, and make sure you're home safe while you're gone.
Okay, and then who do you call in and let the police department know that you're going to be gone? Like, how do you get signed up to be on vacation watch?
There's two ways of doing it. One is you can call the front desk at 384-2320, and one of the police service representatives will sign you up. The easier way to do it is go online. If you go to the Urbana City webpage, you go to police department, you click it, and it'll go down to vacation watch. It gets you a step-by-step process on how to register for vacation watch. And then we get that information, and then we send it out to the officers to know what's going on and when you're going to be gone. What we ask you for is a contact person while you're gone, so if something does happen, we can contact them, and how long you're going to be gone.
Okay.
Is this a program that many people take advantage of?
Yes, it's a very popular program in Urbana. We have, every week we have several people that register for this. And what this does is, it helps protect you. It actually gives more police presence in your neighborhood, for one. Second, it helps protect your belongings and things like that. And third is, if something unfortunately does happen, the police are able to get it quicker. If you're gone for a week and something happens to your house on Monday, the police do a walk around Monday night and find something. It gives more advantage to us because we can get the evidence and things we need to collect, rather than wait till someone comes back and get notified. By that time, everything's spoiled.
Right. And this isn't just a program that you offer right now during the holidays. This is all year round.
Yes, it's very popular, especially in the summertime. We get lots of them, and then during Christmas and Thanksgiving.
And is there any fee to participate, or is this just a program that you offer?
This is just a program that we offer. There is no fee.
That's fantastic.
And now, in addition to that, there's also a neighborhood watch, correct?
Yes, we have a neighborhood watch in the city of Urbana. It's very popular. We have over 7 or 8 neighborhood associations and 22 neighborhood watches. What we do is I will come out, we have pamphlets that we hand out, get you started on neighborhood watches. I'll come out, or one of the officers will come out and talk to the person that's starting this. We set them up, we'll get a location for them if they don't want to do it at their house, if they have a lot of people. We work well with the local churches or the school district to set that up so we can have a meeting with everybody. We have a PowerPoint we go through. We show them the advantages of having neighborhood watches, show them what they can do to protect each other. And we also give them handouts, including things that how to keep your house safe while you're gone, and how to keep your vehicle safe, and some tips on how to park your vehicle to make sure that no one breaks into it. It's a very popular program, and if you look at our stats, neighborhoods that have neighborhood watches have less crime than the neighborhoods that don't. So you'll have a more police presence. You'll have an officer that's assigned to the neighborhood watch that can help you out, and this officer will come out to the meetings and get you hooked up with the things you need, including other city services. Like if there's a problem with the sewer system, they contact someone at Public Works. If you're having troubles with overgrown trees, they can contact someone over there to get that taken care of, or other issues that you may have.
Yeah. It's a great program.
Yes, so I can go on about it if you want me to.
What's the little sticker that you have here?
All right, we also have, if you have neighborhood watches, this is the little thing. I didn't want to bring out the big thing because that's a heavy sign. We put up signs in your neighborhoods. We work with Public Works. There's a big metal signs that we put up in your neighborhoods that say neighborhood watch. They're a lot like this. I don't know if you can see this, but they're a lot bigger. And what these do is it lets people know that there's people watching out for each other.
Gotcha.
So what else neighborhood watches do is they teach people to be more friendly with their neighbors.
Yeah.
You get to know your neighbors.
Yeah.
And we strongly urge that if you do go on vacation or if you do go on, that you let your neighbors know. That way if they see someone that comes in your driveway or at your door, they know to contact the police because they know no one's supposed to be there. So these are the signs we put in the windows of your house so people can see that they know they belong to a neighborhood watch. Nothing's 100% safe-proof, but at least this is a deterrent and it helps out a lot. Like I said, neighborhoods that have neighborhood watches have less crime than the neighborhoods that don't.
Is Urbana unique in having these programs?
No, actually Champaign has them and other cities has them. We're a little more proactive than people. We go out and recruit these, but every city has these. A lot of cities have these, and some take it a little further than others. But if you're in Champaign right now and contact Champaign Police Department, they'll be happy to set you up with something. We actually helped county about 2-3 years ago setting up a program where they can also have neighborhood watches.
That's fantastic.
Wow, very
Well,
nice.
thank you so much for sharing about Vacation Watch and Neighborhood Watch. Thank you to the Urbana Police Department for your service and dedication to the city. We very much appreciate it.
Thanks.
For more information on the city of Urbana, you can visit their website at urbanaillinois.us. We appreciate you tuning in today and hope you'll join us again soon. And remember, it's all about you.